Hoop heads, we might be witnessing more failure tonight. Let's talk about it. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Skinny Hardaway, and this is Retro Heat Check. Checking in one more time for the real hoop heads out there. And as always, thank you all for the likes, shares, subscriptions, your comments, your suggestions, your stories. Man, it's great. It's great clicking up with the hoop heads, man, and the hoop head haven in the comment section. I look forward to a lot of your comments, and your questions and your stories. Man, it's great. Some of the comments that I've gotten lately, man, when people tell their stories about what sneakers they might have bought back in the day, or starter jackets, or various things, man. It just brings back a nostalgic feeling, man, when I talk to some of you guys, man. Definitely appreciate that, man. It's I'm deeply humbled, and it's I can say, man, it's very gratifying that this community is starting to come together, slowly but surely. Like I always say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will this channel. But man, the climb has been faster than I could ever imagine, and just as steady. So kudos to you guys. Hats off to you guys. It's all, all the praise belongs to you guys. Thank you all. And you already know what time it is. Got to give shout outs to the squad that I like to call them. Like I always say, most of you guys already know these guys and follow them, so definitely that's appreciated. But if you're not familiar with these guys, check them out. Give them a chance, man. Like I said, these are guys that I rock with. These are guys that I support. These are guys that I watch, subscribe to, support, whatever. And I hope that you do the same too. Give these guys a chance. These guys stand up for the facts, the truth, integrity. You know what I'm saying? Playing the right way, not cheating the game. That's what these guys stand on. They believe in that. I stand on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of like a baby in this. So kudos and shout outs to these fellas. Sports and Fitness Rants, Uncommon Sense, Scap Attack, Too Raw for Sports TV, Uncut Hoops, Angry O Hoops, Michael Jordan Fans Are the Best, NMB Sports, Kobe Bryant Film Room, Prince Sports, Man Down Sports, Phenomenal Fitness, Dreamers Pro TV, Ticket TV, Geechee Life Sports Talk, check him out. And of course, my man, Jordan versus LeBron. Shout outs to all of you guys. Shout outs to all y'all. That's the squad. Like I said, like, share, subscribe to those fellas. Hey, if that's your first time, hey, tell them Skinny Hardaway and Retro Heat Check sent you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Shout out to you guys. But you already know what time it is, hoop heads. You already know what time it is. It's time for us to open up them doors and welcome on in the newest hoop heads into the hoop head haven. Shout outs to all you guys. Much appreciated. Thank you for giving the channel a chance. Welcome to a community of like-minded individuals from all ages, walks of life. Man, but we have one thing in common, man. 90s basketball, Michael Jordan, the golden age, the great players of that era. So come on in and join, and thank you for coming in and joining us. Without further ado, let's welcome in our latest hoop heads. Francis De Hoya, Jason Highsmith, Dan Banvey, Carpentelis Watson, Chris Perez, and Eddie So effing awesome. Shout outs to all you guys, man. Shout outs to all you guys. And welcome. Welcome to the Hoop Head Haven, Hoop Heads. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to get right down to it now. We're going to get down to the meat and potatoes of it all. Man, listen. We may be witnessing one more chapter in the book of LeBron. One more chapter, another prime example of LeBron cheating the game. LeBron being scared and afraid to compete. LeBron being a coward. Let's just call it for what it is. The Flop King is about to sink. We may be witnessing the Flop King sinking to a new low tonight. Purposely. And I do mean purposely. Tanking tonight's game, the LA Lakers. Tanking tonight's game with the New Orleans Pelicans to avoid playing the Denver Nuggets in the first round. Yeah, some real sucker type stuff going on right there, man. Definitely. Just picture that right there. You're the face of the NBA. You are the alleged best player in the world. You are the alleged greatest player of all time, allegedly. But you don't want to win, to get a chance to beat the defending champs and further solidify the legacy that you are maintaining and trying to uphold as being the greatest player of all time. Instead of showing and proving one more time that you're the greatest of all time, you may possibly go the opposite way and not show competitive fire, not give your all. Anthony Davis is already, I guess he's not playing tonight. From the last reports I heard that he was out tonight. But, and there you go. You got a built-in excuse right there. We didn't have Anthony Davis. If according to the reports are true, that he's out. Easy excuse. So you got that. So instead of proving your greatness, overcoming adversity, and potentially facing a potential roadblock that, if you surpass it, would further your legacy even farther than what the fans have said that you are. They already said that you've surpassed Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and Magic and Bird and Wilt, Kareem, Bill, all these. He surpassed them all. He's the greatest of them all. So why won't you show us tonight how great you are by taking care of the New Orleans Pelicans, securing that 7th seed, and going toe-to-toe with Jokic and the Denver Nuggets? Why would you, as the face of the league, alleged GOAT, why would you even entertain that? And that's where what separates a LeBron James from a Michael Jordan. A LeBron James from a Michael Jordan. Here we have a LeBron James who potentially can get into the playoffs potentially after winning tonight. All they gotta do is win one. And they in. Winning, you're in. All you gotta do is win one game, and you will have the chance to take on the defending champs, and have the chance with your team to knock them off their perch. But instead, you wanna put this out in the air. You got the media giving you an out. Oh, you should just go ahead and tank tonight so you can avoid it. Michael Jordan, let me take you back. Let me take you back to the year 1980, 1985, 1986 season. So it's 1986 now. Let me take you back. In the beginning of the season, in the 85 portion of the 85-86 season, in his third game, after a spectacular rookie campaign, Michael Jordan breaks his foot. He misses 60-plus games. The Chicago Bulls are rubbing their hands like Birdman because they know they about to get another lottery pick. They advise Michael Jordan. They already have it in their mind like, oh, Jordan's out for the year. We ain't even got to worry about it. We got this. We got this lottery pick in the bag. Because you know we suck. So we're about to go right back to the lottery. They underestimated Michael Jordan's fire, his competitive fire, and his will to overcome obstacles, and his willingness to take on challenges. In his challenge, that obstacle was that foot injury. He worked his ass off, and people were wondering, why are you working? Why are you coming back? You don't even need to come back. Y'all not in the playoffs. Y'all not in playoff contention. You know what I'm saying? Just rest that foot. We'll see y'all. We'll see you next year, MJ. We'll see you next year. MJ said no. And to the front office sitting there wanting to lose games for a lottery pick, that is not what we're here for. We are here to win games. That's not a winning attitude. That is not a winning attitude. And that was what Michael Jordan was instilled with. He just could not lose. He was not going to let a foot injury stop him from getting into the playoffs, knowing that if they get into the playoffs, they will be going up against the best team in the NBA that year, the 85-86 Celtics, the number 2 team of all time, in my opinion, in NBA history. The second greatest team of all time is the 85-86 Boston Celtics. That is your prize for getting into the playoffs. What did Michael Jordan do? He didn't duck. He didn't say, oh, well, if we make it to the playoffs, damn, we're going to end up having to play Boston, and they're going to have home court advantage, and they only lost one home game the whole damn season. Oh, man. I don't think I can't do it. Let me go upstairs to Jerry Krause and tell him, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and tank that so we can, you know what I'm saying, possibly, you know what I'm saying, hop in the Patrick Ewing sweepstakes. Oh, yes, and that was the prize in the following draft. That coming up draft was the Patrick Ewing draft. So just think of what Michael Jordan, you know, potentially could have had he just tanked, had he just acquiesced to the front office, had he not had that competitive fire and desire. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, hell, you never know. Possibly could have been Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing on the same team. But Michael Jordan wasn't even thinking about that. He wasn't thinking about that possibility. He was thinking about the probability of him coming back and the Bulls going to the playoffs. And when he did come back, the Bulls put him on a time limit. They put him on the time limit. Yeah, they were trying to rest his foot, but they were also hoping that when Michael Jordan sits the bench, the other team comes out there and puts the smack down on the Bulls, and they still remain in the lottery, while acquiescing to Jordan's request to come back and play. That's my theory. That's my theory on the Time Jordan program that they had back then. But eventually, the reins had to come off. And once Michael Jordan was unleashed, boom, next thing you know, the Bulls were back in the playoffs. No more, no lottery. No lottery. Michael Jordan played his ass off. Those final 17 games, 16, 17 games or so, just to get into the playoffs, knowing that he's going to have to face the juggernaut. But Mike didn't care. Mike knew that in his mind and in his heart, losing was not an option. Ducking smoke was not an option. He was willing to go up against the best team. A lot of people say arguably the best team in NBA history, with the supporting cast that was not strong. I'll have to say maybe after Charles Oakley, maybe I think Orlando Woodward would be, I guess, the next best scorer that you got. Maybe Dave Corzine. I don't know. Craig Hodges. I mean, not a lot of firepower going up into Boston. But Mike did not care about that. And he served them, averaging over 40 points, including the 63-point masterpiece in the Boston Garden. He gave it his all. He played. When he played, he gave everything. That whole series, knowing that he was going up against the reigning MVP, knowing that he was going up against 5 future Hall of Famers, knowing that he was going up against probably the most hostile crowd in the NBA. Knowing all these things, Michael Jordan, still undeterred, was laser focused in getting the Bulls into the playoffs, was laser focused on succeeding against the Boston Celtics, even if he felt he had to do it by himself. That separates a Michael Jordan from a LeBron James. And tonight, pay attention tonight when you watch tonight's game. Pay attention. Pay attention. Watch his movements. Where does he have the fire? What is he lethargic? Is he passive? Is he mailing it in? Is he flopping more than usual? crying less? Not so many trips to the free throw line. That type of stuff. Pay attention to that. And also pay attention and see if he does the opposite. See if he does have heart. See if he does have something in here. That he has a little bit of fortitude downstairs. If you understand what I'm saying. Because we ain't trying to offend the ladies out here. We are either going to witness. Well, I'm not even going to put it that way. We're more than likely to witness LeBron James not living up to the standard. LeBron James sinking to a new low. LeBron James running from another challenge. I think that's what we're going to see tonight, more than likely. I don't want to see it. I would love to see LeBron James prove me wrong and go out there tonight and play his ass off, lead the Lakers to victory. They get into the playoffs. They're the 7th seed. He says he's ready to take on Jokic. And I would be like, hey, kudos to you, LeBron. Great job. We rocking with you. In the words of Dr. Umar. But I just don't see it. So, fanboys, you might as well go ahead on and, get your tissues. You might as well go ahead on and flex out your, flex your fingers, get your Twitter fingers, get your Instagram fingers, get your Facebook fingers, and of course, your YouTube fingers. Get them active. Get them nice and stretched out, because you're going to be typing tonight. You're going to be typing and defending tonight, because your king is going to give me and my people. It's going to, Hey, man, we're gonna if it's going down the way I think it's gonna go down. Oh yeah, you're gonna be spending the next few days defending your king from this smoke, because he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it if he does what I think he's gonna do tonight. I don't want him to do it tonight. I would love to see LeBron James prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, but I know that you're not. The media is already giving LeBron James outs, giving the Lakers outs. But step up and take the challenge, LeBron. Step up. I just don't see it. And I just know that we're going to witness another chapter in the book of LeBron. And in the book of LeBron, it's more failures than success. And I think tonight could potentially be one more failure, one more chapter. And with that being said, I'm going to close on that note. Hope all of you hoop heads out there, hope you guys have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all for chilling with me for a little bit. Thank you all. I hope to see you guys in the comments, all my hoop heads. And with that being said, it's your boy Skinny Hardaway. And this is another episode of Retro Heat Check in the books. And with that I say, peace and wear your sneakers.